Hello again guys, hope we're all well. Today I'm in the little village of Layer-De-La-Haye, which is near Colchester in Essex, and I'm outside the Donkey and Buskins pub. And it's another pub walk from my book. I haven't got many of these left actually, I think 3 left including this one. And yeah, this is one of the longer walks of this book. It's 5 3/4 miles. And yeah, it starts from the pub here. It's a privately owned free house and the building dates from 1840 and it's been a pub since 1911. Yeah, it's one of the longer walks featured in the book, taking advantage of some wonderful Essex scenery around the Abberton Reservoir throughout the first half of the route. The reservoir is home for a variety of birds and wildlife. The route from Malton Green goes south to the pretty isolated parish church of Layer-De-La-Haye and towards Birch Green before returning to the village. It's about 11:30 now. I decided for once to actually get up early and get the walk in, so I've got a lot more time today. I haven't got to be in work till 5 PM again. Another little midweek pub walk. So yeah, enough talking and let's get walking. Best view of the reservoir so far. We're quite close to it now. There we are. The wind's picked up a little bit, so apologies if it's interfering with the audio. I haven't put the wind muffler on. I found it didn't really make too much difference, and of course you just got the little wispy bits of air going shh like that, so it's sort of even worse really. Anyways, so yeah, still carrying on along here. The sun's sort of trying to come through a little bit, but yeah, it's quite windy. So over in the distance we've got Abberton Reservoir. In the foreground we've got these sheep, and then we're heading to there, just through the trees, the Church of St John the Baptist. It's quite a nice little setting, that, isn't it? Sheep, the reservoir, and as always on Tom Outdoors, a church. So yeah, we'll go and have a look in the church in a second. They've even got some goats here as well. That one's scratching its nose. Quite friendly. Hello. Probably thinks I've got food. I have, but I'm afraid you can't have it. There's a lot of wildlife on this walk. I know it's all farm owned, but still. Hello. You ugly little sod. Nah, they're cute goats. I like goats. They're all coming over now. Right. So here we are. We're at the little church of St John the Baptist. Just going to find the footpath. And of course, if it's open, we'll have a little look inside. It would be rude not to. And yeah, there we go. Nice little church. Very nice. Right, let's have a look in there. The first record of a church on this site is in a charter of 1128, although the oldest parts of the present walls were built some time before. At this time the church belonged to the Abbey of St John in Colchester, but after 60 years it passed to the Priors of St Botolph. There are not many written records, but we know that after the Black Death the monks rebuilt the nave and tower in about 1350. There's a good example of an ancient truss roof of that period. The camera lets me focus. In 1459 the monks raised the chancel arch and gave the church its oldest bell. During the 17th and 18th centuries the church suffered from neglect, and it was not until the mid-19th century that the fabric of the church was repaired and it was again fully fit for worship. During this time the first resident vicar was appointed. The church registers date from only 1752, fire having destroyed all the earlier ones. There was apparently an earthquake in Colchester in 1884, and the bells couldn't be rung until they were adapted for chiming in 1936. Then there's just bits about the restoration and stuff like that. the organ, which I'll show you, which is just over there behind that arch. And it's a Bevington 2-manual organ. It's built in 1890. It's been regularly restored, in case you're into your organs. Yeah, it's just a little free pamphlet that I picked up from inside the church here. Yeah. Right, so I've come from over that way and I've entered the village of Layer-De-La-Haye. There's these old petrol pumps there. The Layer Fox pubs, they've got 2 pubs. The village sign's over there. And I'm walking down the high road now, and this way's going to lead me straight back to the Donkey and Buskins pub. Behind us, down the main road, is the church that we visited earlier. And yeah, weather's turned out alright. Okay, and we're back at the Donkey and Buskins pub. It's sort of on the outskirts of Layer-De-La-Haye. It's been a good little walk, that. Right, crossing over the road and pop in, have a cheeky half a pint before I go to work. See you in a bit. Got myself half an Aspel, £2.10, and I'm in the beer garden here at Donkey and Buskins. It's really nice inside, actually. And they've sort of got a restaurant area and a nice bar. It's really good in there. This, thought I'd quickly mention, sort of on the last walk and wild camp with Owen at Wilston, this was what Owen gave me the idea to do. Basically get one of my OEX trekking poles, put 3 elastic bands around it, and I can attach the selfie stick to it. Of course the phone, which I'm filming with now, would be in there, and then of course I can just dig that into the ground. Basically I've invented a cheap monopod, or rather Owen has as well, so yeah, cheers mate, it's a brilliant little idea. Very cost effective as well, it's cheap as chips, isn't it? Anyways, right, I'm going to get that down me and then head off. So yeah, that's another Essex pub walk done then, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's been a nice little walk. If you've made it through this far, thank you very much. And yeah, cheers for the support as always. Yeah, you'll probably next see me doing a walk and a wild camp. So thanks for watching, let us know what you think, and I'll see you later. Ta-ta.